In this video, we will discuss 10 signs that school may not be for you. We'll delve into some common indicators that suggest maybe the traditional educational path isn't quite your cup of tea. Whether it's a lack of interest, poor grades despite efforts, or a feeling of being misunderstood or ignored, these signs aren't to be taken lightly. Recognizing these signs early on can help pave the way for alternative learning methods that better suit your needs. Understanding these signs can help you make a more informed decision about your education. The first sign is a lack of interest. Now, we all have those moments where certain topics just don't click with us. But when it becomes a persisting issue, it's something worth paying attention to. If you find yourself constantly disengaged from the subjects you're studying, or if you're consistently struggling to find value or meaning in your schoolwork, then traditional schooling may not be the best fit for you. Remember, education should be about sparking curiosity, not snuffing it out. So if you're consistently uninterested in what you're learning, school might not be for you. The second sign is poor grades despite your best efforts. You're putting in the time, the energy, and the dedication, yet your report card doesn't reflect this. It might not be about your intelligence or your ability to understand the material. It could be that the traditional school environment just doesn't cater to your unique learning style. Some people learn better with hands-on activities, others through visual or auditory methods. So if you're always struggling and not seeing results, it might be a sign to consider other educational avenues. The third sign is feeling misunderstood or ignored. At times, you may feel as though your teachers aren't really hearing you, or perhaps they're not understanding your perspective. This could be a sign that the traditional school environment isn't quite meeting your needs. It's crucial that you feel seen and heard in your educational journey, as this fosters a healthy learning environment. If you constantly feel like you're not being heard or understood, it might be time to look for other options. The fourth sign is consistent stress and anxiety. When stress and anxiety become your constant companions, it's a red flag. School undoubtedly comes with its share of pressure, but it should not be the breeding ground for chronic stress or anxiety. It's imperative to understand that an educational environment should foster growth and development, not constant worry and fear. And if you find yourself constantly battling these emotions mainly due to school, then it might not be the right place for you. If school is the main source of your stress, it's worth considering other alternatives. The fifth sign is a lack of engagement. Does the school bell signal the start of another day of disinterest for you? When your classes, assignments, or even the social aspect of school seem unfulfilling or unstimulating, it's a sign that something's off. You might find yourself zoning out during lectures or daydreaming during study sessions, your mind wandering far from the topic at hand. Participation in school activities or clubs might feel like a chore rather than an opportunity to explore your interests or talents. The conversations with your peers might seem trivial or uninteresting, leaving you feeling isolated or disconnected. Remember, school should be a place that sparks your curiosity, a place that encourages you to engage with the world around you in meaningful ways. It's about more than just textbooks and tests. It's about forming connections, growing as an individual, and preparing for your future. If you're not feeling engaged or stimulated, it might be a sign that school isn't the right fit. Let's quickly go over the last 5 signs. Stepping onto the 6th sign, it's about the lack of future vision. If you often find yourself struggling to see how your courses connect to your future, or if you're unable to see the big picture of how your education fits into your life, that could be a sign that traditional school isn't the best fit for you. Moving forward, the 7th sign is feeling drained. School should be a place that energizes you, not one that leaves you feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. If you constantly feel drained by school, it could be a sign that it's not the right environment for you. Next up, the 8th sign is when there's no time for passions. If school leaves you no time to pursue your passions, it could be a sign that it's not serving you well. Education should help you grow as an individual, and that includes nurturing your passions and interests. Coming to the 9th sign, feeling out of place. If you feel like you don't fit in at school, whether socially or academically, it could be a sign that you might thrive in a different educational environment. It's important to remember that everyone learns differently, and it's okay if traditional school isn't your thing. Lastly, the 10th sign is not enjoying the learning process. Learning should be an exciting process. If you find it more of a chore than a joy, it could be a sign that the traditional schooling system isn't the best fit for you. Remember, the goal of education is to foster a love of learning, not to make it feel like a burden. Recognizing these signs in yourself can be the first step towards finding an educational path that truly fits your needs and goals. These are not definitive signs that school isn't for you, but they are worth considering. We've taken a journey through various indicators that may suggest school might not be your ideal path. From a lack of interest and poor grades despite genuine efforts, to feeling misunderstood or ignored, and experiencing consistent stress and anxiety. We also touched on the issue of lack of engagement, which is a common thread among many who feel out of place in traditional education. But remember, these signs are not a final verdict. They're simply potential indicators that might encourage you to explore other educational avenues better suited to your individual needs and goals. The world of education is vast and diverse, offering a multitude of paths beyond the conventional school system. Above all, it's crucial to remember that education is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a personal journey meant to help you grow, develop your skills, and prepare for your future. It's about finding the path that works best for you. Remember, the goal of education is to help you grow and prepare for your future. If you enjoyed this video, please comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more informative content like this.